control, take off the blindfold. Pick up a book, read about stories that aren't told. Live in a Babylon, have you come figure your role? I'm a freedom fighter, can you hear it in my tone? Little after that.
They might be saved. Now, yes, we got a question about hell? Boom. Come. Give me John 18:20. Don't give me my pen. Yes, sir.
I also asked about heaven and hell. Is really real?
Is heaven and hell real? Okay. Well, hell is definitely real because we're looking at it right now. Give me Isaiah 5:13. I'm going to show you heaven and hell. Now, heaven, the Bible gives different contexts. You have heaven as in the sky. You have heaven as in ruling kingdoms on the earth. Then you have the third heaven, the Most High's domain. He's the Most High. He's beyond the heavens. Right? So that heaven exists, yes. But now, the hell you're referring to is another story. Okay? Isaiah 5:13.
Isaiah chapter 4 verse 13.
I want you to read Isaiah 5:13, the beginning part of the verse, and 14, the beginning part of the verse.
Therefore, my people are gone into captivity.
Read again.
Therefore, my people are gone into captivity.
Isaiah says, therefore my people are gone into captivity. You hear? Therefore my people are gone into captivity. Right? Watch this. Read on.
Verse 14.
Verse 14.
Therefore, hell hath enlarged herself, and opened her mouth without measure, and their glory, and their multitude, and their pomp, and he that rejoiceth shall descend into it.
Again.
Verse 13. Therefore, my people are going into captivity.
He said, therefore my people are going into captivity. 14 again.
Therefore, hell hath enlarged herself.
What is hell? People going to captivity. Hell enlarged itself. What is hell? Come close. You too far, you were way across the street asking me a question. Come. I'm gonna hit you. Brother, come here. You're my brother. Come here. You asked a question, I want you to listen. Read again.
Therefore, my people are gone into captivity.
Isaiah says, therefore my people, our nation, have gone into captivity, into slavery. Go ahead. Read the verse.
Because they have no knowledge.
Because we reject God's laws. We reject God's knowledge. You follow? Captivity, because we reject God's knowledge. Slavery, rejecting God's knowledge.
And their honorable men are famished.
Our leaders are failures. They're unwise.
And their multitude dried up with thirst.
In their multitude, our people are dried up. Lack understanding, no water, no wisdom.
Therefore,
remember we said earlier, therefore in the captivity. Now he's going to say it again.
Hell hath enlarged herself.
Say it again.
Therefore, hell hath enlarged herself.
What is hell? Enlarge herself. Okay.
And opened her mouth without measure.
And did what? And what happened to us? Where we fall? Where's hell? Captivity, brother, yes. Hell is here. When you're not ruling, give me Deuteronomy 11 verse 21. I'm going to show you what heaven is. I'm going to give you a better idea. Hell is captivity. Hell is a low state or the grave. Look at this. When you go into a low state in the ground, that represents hell. In the grave. Or when you're in a low state condition, captivity, that's hell. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you in heaven. Watch.
Deuteronomy chapter 11 verse 21.
Now this is the Most High God promising us, Israelites, if we do his commandments and keep them, he would bless us. And here is the reward of the blessing.
That your days may be multiplied, and the days of your children, in the land which the Lord sware unto your fathers, to give them as the days of heaven upon earth.
As what?
As the days of heaven upon earth.
And the days of what?
As the days of heaven upon earth.
And the days of heaven upon the earth. As the days of heaven upon the earth. Let's see what that consists of.
That your days may be multiplied, and the days of your children, in the land which the Lord sware unto your fathers, to give them as the days of heaven upon earth. For if ye shall diligently keep all these commandments.
So heaven on earth comes to what? Keeping God's commandments. Go ahead.
Which I command you to do them, to love the Lord your God, to walk in all his ways, and to cleave unto him. Then will the Lord drive out all these nations from before you.
The East Indian man, the Chinese man, the white man will drive them away from the heaven on earth. Go ahead.
And ye shall possess greater nations.
We shall what?
Shall possess greater nations.
We shall possess. What possess mean? If I possess you, what are you to me? If I possess you, what are you to me? You're my slave. That's heaven upon the earth. Read on.
And ye shall possess greater nations, and mightier than yourself. Every place whereon the soles of your feet shall tread shall be yours.
Everywhere your feet step on shall be yours. That's heaven upon the earth. Having dominion over all nations upon the earth is heaven. So the opposite of that is what? If heaven upon the earth is you having no dominion and rulership and possessing nations over possessing nations, what is the opposite of that? Thank you. Hell. When they're ruling over you, when they possess you, that's hell. Like Isaiah 5:13 and 14 says. You understand? Give me Ecclesiastes 12.
He said, how do you know that the Israelites are not people?
How do I know? I'll get that in a minute. Give me Ecclesiastes 12. Back to you again. I'll deal with his question. Ecclesiastes 3 verse 20. So, just to cut the hell thing in half, that may have been complex to you, a bit complicated. I'll simplify for you. 19.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 19. For them which believeth the sons of men befalleth beasts, even one thing befalleth them.
The same thing that befalls men, falls beasts. We all live, we all die. Go ahead.
As the one dieth, so dieth the other.
Man dies, beast dies.
Yea, they have all one breath.
Yeah, but we all have one breath. Die, our soul leaves us and goes up. Watch.
So that a man hath no preeminence above a beast.
I mean, man dies the same way a beast does. Go ahead.
For all is vanity.
Go ahead. We all live, we all die.
All go unto one place.
All go where?
All go unto one place.
Where do all go?
Unto one place.
All go unto one place.
All of the dust, and all turn to dust again.
All go to one place. That's right back to the heavens. Everyone goes up there. Bad or good, everyone goes there. There's no hell, you go there, the devil gonna fix poking in the butt. We're on fire. Oh! No, that ain't biblical. The nuclear fire, that's biblical. Fire and brimstone, nuclear fire is biblical. Don't say I got the Wiz thing now. I got the Wiz question now. Give me the book of Exodus about Moses.
Jeremiah chapter 14 verse 2. Judah mourning.
Judah mean the Jews, they are in mourning.
And the gates thereof language.
The gates are where the leaders dwell, the courthouses. The gates language, I mean they're failing us. Your Obamas, they're failing you. Your Al Sharptons are failing you. Jesse Jacksons are failing you. Go ahead. Prime ministers are failing you. Go ahead.
They are black unto the ground.
What are the Jews?
They are black unto the ground.
They are black unto the ground. Give me Genesis 2 verse 7. What's that mean, black unto the ground? Genesis 2 and 7. Genesis 2 and 7. They are black unto the ground. The Israelites are black unto the ground. Different shades of brown. What's the precept there? Genesis 2 verse 7.
Genesis chapter 2 verse 7. And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground.
He formed man of
the dust of the ground.
Black unto the ground. So the Israelites are black unto the ground or the dust of the ground. Different shades of brown. The deeper you go into the soul, the darker it gets. From a light brown to a dark brown. As all of you are standing here. Now give me Exodus 2 about the bosom. Got it?
Exodus chapter 4 verse 6.
This is Moses now. Okay, Moses.
And the Lord said furthermore unto him, put now thine hand into thy bosom.
So the Most High asked Moses to take his hand and put it in his shirt, put it in his bosom. Go ahead.
And he put his hand into his bosom.
He put his hand in his bosom. Go ahead.
And when he took it out,
He took his hand out of his bosom. Go ahead.
behold, his hand was leprous as snow.
It was what?
Leprous as snow.
What color was snow? White. Took his hand out, pulled it out. It was white. Leprous as snow. White. Go ahead.
And he said, put thine hand into thy bosom again.
And he goes, now take your right hand, put it back in your shirt again. Go ahead.
And he put his hand into his bosom again and plucked it out of his bosom.
Then he took his hand back out again. Go ahead.
And behold, it was turned again as his other flesh.
What is that? What color is that? Black. He put his hand in his bosom, pull it out, white. Put it back in the shirt, pull it back out with other flesh. It's the opposite. Black. Give me the book of Genesis, Acts 21, with Paul. Now, let's go further into time. Let's see what the Apostle Paul looked like. So Moses, and remember, Moses did what? Remember that they had a law among the Egyptians to kill all the Hebrew males. And Moses was raised as the what? He was raised as an Egyptian. So if he was raised as an Egyptian, how can they raise him if he was white? They say, hey, raise that child, white baby in your kingdom. You said kill the males. So he had to have passed for an Egyptian child. Acts 21 verse 38, I think it is.
Acts chapter 21 verse 37. And as Paul was to be led into the castle, he said unto the chief captain.
Now Paul was an Israelite. Paul was a Jew. Go ahead, like Christ, go ahead.
May I speak unto thee?
So the centurion, the soldier, centurion said to him, may I speak unto you?
He said, can thou speak Greek?
So Paul asked him, can I speak unto you? And Paul asked the man in Greek, can I speak to you? And the soldier said to him, you can speak Greek? He astounded, he impressed him. Paul's speaking Greek impressed him.
Art not thou that Egyptian?
What did the guy ask Paul?
Art not thou that Egyptian?
Where's Egypt located? Where's Egypt located? Where is Egypt located, brothers? Northeast Africa. So the white man asked Paul, are you not the Egyptian? Are you not that Egyptian? Read on.
Art not thou that Egyptian, which before these days made us an uproar, and led us out into the wilderness 4,000 men that were murdered?
So Paul resembled an Egyptian man that had caused problems to the Romans. He said, are you not that Egyptian? Are you not that African dude that caused the problems and freed murderers? Go ahead and say what Paul says.
But Paul said, I am a man which am a Jew.
What did Paul say?
I am a man which am a Jew of Tarsus.
So Paul said, no, I am not an Egyptian. I'm not an African. I am a Jew. So Paul passed for an African man. He was a black man. That's New Testament.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel, Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.